Hello guys, welcome back. So in this video I've been looking at the new laws in 2025 that affect us motorists and new motorists. So let's have a quick deep dive into what they're throwing at us now. So the zero emissions vehicle ZEV mandate. So starting this year, the UK government have implemented zero emission vehicles ZEV mandate, requiring that 20% of new car sales be zero emission vehicles. This significant step towards reducing carbon emissions, right, and promoting an adoption of electric vehicles. Now let's I wonder what BMW think about that, since they're sort of taking a step back from the EVs and looking more at the hydrogen engine. And then also Porsche have announced they're taking a step back from the electric vehicles in favour of petrol engines. Good, right, that's going well then. Fuel duty freezes and the fuel finder scheme. Good news for drivers. The government has announced that the current 5p discount per litre of fuel will remain until 2026. Well, then they'll claw us all back, keeping fuel duty to 52.95p per litre. Additionally, the fuel finder scheme has been introduced, requiring all fuel retailers to publish information regarding their prices and fuel availability. This initiative aims to keep fuel costs competitive and help consumers find the best prices in their area. That's not too bad, finding the best price in your area. Right, AI speed cameras. A collaboration between 10 police forces and national highways have led to a trial of high-tech AI speed cameras using your mobile phone while driving, of course, and not wearing a seatbelt. Okay, well, those laws have been in effect for ages. The trial has been successful, and the drivers can be expected to see more of these cameras on gantries across the UK. Okay, well, yeah, I've noticed them around where I live popping up, and these new style cameras that can catch you from a further distance as well. So don't use your phone and wear your seatbelt. Digital driving license. Here we go. Digital IDs coming. Britain is set to introduce a digital driving license this year, accessible via the new gov.uk digital wallet on smartphones. What could go wrong there if you get your phone nicked? This initiative aims to use data to enhance public services and will facilitate tasks like age verification and for purchasing age-restricted items and confirming the right to drive. Physical documents will still be available for people who want to prefer the real paper items or card items or plastic items, but not for long. Okay, Automated Vehicles Act 2024. In May 2024, the Act of the Automated Vehicles Act 2024 received royal assent. You know what that means, don't you? Royal assent, just like the BBC licence. Making it a significant step towards integrating self-driving cars into the UK. What could go wrong there? UK aims to allow autonomous vehicles on the roads by 2026, and aligning with the broader goal of establishing a country as a leader in artificial intelligence and autonomous mobility. Changes to the driving test rules. The Driver and Vehicle Standards Agency, the DVSA, has set out new rules for driving tests under its plan to reduce waiting times and help drivers get on the road. The agency plans to review and improve the rules for booking driving tests, aiming to make the system more efficient, easier to use. Additionally, the DVSA has announced that it will be recruiting 450 driving examiners across the country to improve the availability of tests. Now, I take that as a positive because all the time I hear them trying to run you off the road and stop you from driving from various places online, and they don't want us driving around and traveling around. So I take this one as a positive because by this they want more people on the road driving. So it's got two contradicting stories coming out really. Anyway, parking laws in Scotland. In Scotland, new parking laws have been enforced, banning parking on pavements, drop curbs and double parking. Well, it won't be long before it comes out in England and Wales, will it? So these regulations aim to enhance street safety, benefiting those with mobility issues, visual impairments and people with pushchairs. Thousands of drivers have already received fines under these new laws. It's all about generating cash. I mean, I agree with the double parking. I mean, to stop people just parking your cars anywhere. But the reason why people can't park on half a pavement and half on the road is because the road's too narrow to let cars through, and there's lots and lots of houses that don't even have driveways, so they want to try and park as closest to the house as possible. But if they park just on the road, there's not going to be enough room to get a car down the middle of it if you've got like two cars parked either side of the road. So that's why they do it. So how they think this is going to work all the way through across the country, where people are going to park the cars? But anyway, yeah, so that's another law coming out in Scotland, soon to be here in England and Wales. Congestion charge for electric vehicles. So everybody bought electric vehicle, thought they got away with the congestion charge down in London, and thought they got away with paying zero road fund license. That's all changing. Starting December 2025, all vehicles, including fully electric and hydrogen fuel cell ones, will be required to pay a £15 congestion charge. Notice the congestion now, and nothing to do with the emissions. So that's what they're aiming to call it now, congestion, because they know they can't call it emissions anymore because there's no emissions from coming out the electric vehicle. But anyway. When driving through London, congestion charges zones apply. Previously, such vehicles were exempt from the clean vehicle discount to promote greener transport in central London. This change aims to further reduce congestion in the city. It's just a money grab, isn't it? That's all these things are. Anyway, potential graduate driving license, the GDL system. This ongoing discussion about introducing a graduate driving license, the GDL system, which could include restrictions on such as a ban on same-age passengers, a curfew to prevent young people from driving at night, and a lowering of blood alcohol limit for a temporary period. The AA and RAC have supported the introduction of the new GDL system, aiming to improve road safety among new drivers. I mean, I don't necessarily disagree with that really, because once son becomes old enough, you are a bit more reckless in your young years until you get the driving experience under your belt. So I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing in my opinion. Self-driving car regulations. The UK government is working on regulations to allow self-driving cars on the roads. In 2021, the UK worked on a bill to allow self-driving automated lanes keeping systems ALKS up to 37 miles per hour. The Centre for Connected and Autonomous Vehicles, the CCAV, has asked the Law Commission of England and Wales and the Scottish Law Commission to undertake a far-reaching review of the legal framework for automated vehicles. The UK aims to allow autonomous vehicles on the roads by 2026, which is what I said earlier on. These are the key driving laws changes for 2025. So basically, when you remember all the smart motorways they were trying to put out, and they've sort of stopped because people were like having bad accidents from when they closed the lane and drivers didn't realise it was closed and went into the back of people that were broken down because they got rid of the hard shoulder. That was all part of this automated vehicle lanes. So what are they going to do? I don't know. That's one to watch really, because that's not going to work, is it? So anyway, there are just some of the changes for 2025 that's going to affect us motorists. Let me know down in the comments what you think about anything that I've spoken about, and I will try to reply back to you, to all of you. And please like the video, because it really helps push the video out there with the YouTube algorithm. And so many viewers don't bother to like, so please do that. And I'll see you in the next video. Next video coming up, I've bought myself a EMF Geiger counter to measure radiation readings, because I watched this video once saying different vehicles emit different levels of radiation, from your older vehicle to nothing at all to the modern EVs that emit EMF frequencies. So I wanted to debunk this, either find out whether it's true or not, with a reader of my own, and test a few household objects as well. So that's gonna be a video coming up, and yeah, thanks for watching. Bye for now.